Good morning. My hair is a little weird today. It didn't want to cooperate. That's fine. Good morning. Today is a beautiful, sunny, clear day here in Tokyo. And finally, we are going to be visiting some of the temples. Now, I've been wanting to go to temples. Had to change my plans yesterday in order to be able to go to the Pokemon Cafe. But now we will be able to go to one of the temples, and that's how we are starting our day. Now this is the Senso-ji Temple, one of the most famous temples here in Tokyo, and what can I say? Honestly, it's beautiful. Should we take a look inside? So as we are in the temple, it is still pretty early on, around 8 a.m. So most of the local stores are closed right now, but that's perfect because that means we have more time and more free space. We don't spend more money as we walk straight into the temple that's actually all the way over there. So that's where we're going. So a few things you should know about the Senso-ji Temple is that it was built actually in the year 645, so almost 1,500 years ago. And I mean, it's a reason why it's Tokyo's most famous temple because, I mean, just outstanding just to be here and seeing it for myself. It's honestly, it's beautiful. In this temple, you can deposit $100 yens. You can shake this bamboo box, and whatever number the bamboo box comes out, you can take out one of these sheets of paper. And in here, you can either have good luck or bad luck after making your wish. Unfortunately, I got bad luck, so when you have bad luck, you have to tie it up in this part, and that way your bad luck will go away, which is actually pretty cool. This is such a beautiful temple. I want to see if I can get a stamp because you can get stamps at these different temples. Oh wow, look! There are koi fish, authentic koi fish in Japan. That is beautiful. Anyways, like I was saying, I have a stamp book and I want to get my stamp. And I got it. So I think we can say goodbye to Senso-ji Temple for now. So on to the next location, which is one that I'm also very excited for. And why am I coming to a train station? Why am I so excited to a train station? Well, subway. Mostly because it is entirely Tsubasa themed. Now, for those who don't know, Captain Tsubasa was actually the first anime I ever watched. And it was actually one that I watched with my dad when I was around 6 years old. So it has a really special place in my heart, and it is a real special connection I have with my dad thanks to this anime, and it was the beginning of my anime journey. So that's why this station is so important to me. I mean, just look at this. It is incredible. You can go to the bathrooms with Benji over there, Benji Price. Like, this station is just really cool to be at and to look at. Yeah, I just wanted to come here to this station for the special, since it's special thanks to Captain Tsubasa, right? Actually, let's take a selfie with Captain Tsubasa himself. There's Roberto right there. We have Roberto, we have Captain Tsubasa right there. This is really cool. I mean, it's thanks to my dad that I am able to make this trip and to have this trip. It's all really thanks to him. So being able to be in this station where everything is Captain Tsubasa theme is just wow. Oh, I see something really cool over there. Come on, come with me, let me show you. And we have the Captain Tsubasa statue and official merch of Yotsugi Station. Well, it's not merch, but you have this pretty cool artwork that's made out of little chops of wood. Just look at that. Are you seriously telling me that this is not cool? And of course we have a statue of Tsubasa himself, as in the locker rooms, and we have another figure of him made out of wood, which honestly I think it looks way better. Like he's really cool. We have some signatures of what I'm thinking is voice actors or manga artists. And finally we have this museum of artwork and a real soccer ball sign over there. That's just really, really cool. So this is a station, but we need to keep on exploring. Now after the station, if you keep walking around the Yotsugi area, you can see that it's a pretty calm Japanese neighborhood actually. A more traditional, more calmer area of Japan. And we are walking here for something else related to Captain Tsubasa that I think is really cool. No, but when people say that it is hot in Japan in July, it is pretty hot. I need to get a fan, and soon. No, yes, I came all this way to get a picture with Captain Tsubasa, Oliver Atom. I just think this statue is really cool because you can actually pretend you're also kicking the ball, just like the twin shot as seen in the anime. Now, I am a huge fan of Captain Tsubasa since it was the first anime I ever watched, and I watched it with my dad when I was like 6 years old. So this district has a very special place in my heart, and that's why I came all this way just to be able to experience the Captain Tsubasa magic. Now, I've stated several times during this trip that this trip is actually a gift from my dad since I graduated, a graduation gift before entering the official laboring workforce. So after 4 years finishing college, this was his gift. And Captain Tsubasa being the first anime we ever watched, I have to give him something. And Captain Tsubasa is his favorite anime. So that's the last stop here in the Captain Tsubasa district. Let's go to the official gold store, the Captain Tsubasa Store. So we got my dad and myself also the jersey, this one actually to be precise, which is the one Captain Tsubasa actually uses in the show. This was a fun little distraction and a fun little trip to a little town that's very near Tokyo. We actually got to experience some quiet and relaxation for a bit. Well, not so much relaxation since we're walking all around, but now it's time to go back into the city and keep exploring Tokyo itself. Actually, before going to Shinjuku, and you'll see a lot of cool stuff there that I'm going to show you, there's another place that's almost on the way, more or less. I have to make a quick stop and get out of the subway because, well, I'll just let you guys see. So if you've seen the movie Your Name, you probably already recognize these iconic stairs. Unfortunately, if you haven't seen the movie, I do not want to spoil them, but these are a very important part of the movie, and if you've seen it, well, you will understand why this spot is really special. It's probably my favorite anime movie of all time, so that's why I am in these stairs. And it's pretty much a one-to-one recreation from the anime movie, so yeah, I just wanted to come here now. Let's go to Shinjuku. We're going here to Shogun Burger. So this is a place that I saw on TikTok while preparing for this trip, so let's give it a go. This trip has been surreal, and I am starving, but yeah, it has been surreal. I cannot wait to show you guys how the burger is actually going to look like. So this is the Wagyu burger that just arrived. It is Wagyu, cheese, a side of fries, and I also got some cheese sauce for my fries. Yes, I love cheese. And we take a good bite. One of the best burgers I've ever had in my life, no joke.
How far is it from here? Is it walkable or do you take the train?
The Wagyu really makes it stand out. And we found Godzilla. This is a giant Godzilla here in the middle of Shinjuku. So how cool is that? How cool is to have Godzilla right there? That's awesome. Godzilla is just the coolest, okay? Like, I'm looking at him and it's impressive how huge and towering he actually is. Like, wow. And we also have Spider-Man. So I was able to see Godzilla as Spider-Man is preparing himself to take him on. So that's best timing ever. So this part of the city is actually known as the red light district, so we're not going to stay long here in this area. If you know what a red light district is, you already know, but maybe we can try a few Pachinko machines, try our luck, and then move on to the next thing that I have planned for the day. But first, take a look at that amazing Spider-Man brand new day poster. That's awesome. Let's go for that Mario over there. Oh, it didn't reach that far. Oh, come on. He's closer now. Oh, 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 no way. We got Mario. What? Second try. I have no idea what I'm choosing. I mean, why not? It's the Your Name song. Oh my god, that was fun. That was so fun. What? 91%, huh? Double A. We're going to try it a little bit harder with a song that I actually know, that I used to hear back in the day. So, Psycho Princess, I think that's how it's called. Oh, that was fun. 87%, huh? Not even that bad. Rank A. They have the Don Quixote song. Don 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 Quixote. I love it here. I had so much fun here. Okay, now I'm back at the hotel. Why? First of all, I was getting really tired. My legs were starting to hurt, so I decided to, come back, rest for a couple of minutes. It's only been like 50 minutes, but I do want to say that the reason I didn't get anything at the Godzilla store in Shibuya was because I was waiting to see the Godzilla Head and then get something from the official Godzilla store that was just a couple blocks away from the Godzilla Head, and I got this. This is the Shin Godzilla figurine from the official Tokyo Godzilla store. Now I couldn't take any videos, but they did allow me to take some pictures. As you're seeing on screen right now, it was filled with amazing Godzilla merch, and of course this giant Godzilla that I had to take my selfie. And you could choose from all the Godzillas in existence, but I chose this Shin Godzilla, which is from my favorite Godzilla movie. Now, I am not maybe the biggest Godzilla fan out there, but I do enjoy some of the Japanese movies, not so much the American ones, but the Japanese ones. I really like them, and especially Shin Godzilla. Now, the tail is extremely long. I don't know how this is going to fit in my bag, but I just think it's so cool to have my favorite version of Godzilla, because this one, if you haven't seen the movie, I do really recommend it. He's like a real monster more than in the other movies, so yeah, I do really recommend it. Anyhow, you guys know I love video games. In fact, so far this is my third day and I already bought 4 games for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. But for the paradise of games, you need to go to Akihabara. So let's go. Instant teleportation, we are now in Akihabara, and our first spot is going to be Book Off, since I've heard they have pretty good prices on games here. So here we go. Oh, and I can already see them. All of these are retro video games. Oh, what? The Senseiya Famicom game? Yeah, we're getting this. First Senseiya find of the trip. Now, all of these are Nintendo DS games, except for those are Nintendo 3DS games, but we're not getting any Nintendo 3DS game. For example, here's Chibi Robo. A lot of Dragon Quest. Is this like Fire Emblem? Oh my god. You have the Ace Attorney games. It's just overwhelming. So let's go and look at the Nintendo Switch section. A lot of Pokemon. The Pokemon games are pretty cheap themselves. There are a bunch of consoles as well. So far in the Nintendo Switch section I found this Disney game that I've never heard of, but apparently it's a rhythm game? If I'm not careful, I'm going to end up spending more than I should, so for now I think we're only going to take these 2 games. I mean, I know we came here for video games, but look at all the anime figures as well. It's insane. Oh, this Samus one is so cool. What? What's really catching me off guard is that most places are closed, even though it's 8:33 p.m. So that's weird. So all of these are Evangelion games. They are expensive, so I'm just going to get one. And those are pretty much all the stores that I found open. Not much is actually open. Most stores are closed, even though it's barely 9 p.m. But what there are a lot of around are maids trying to invite you to go to their maid cafes, which personally not interested at all. So it's weird because everything is closed off. Maybe for the better, that way I'm saving my money. I decided to get another Evangelion game, but still, the amount of stores either closing down or closed at 9 p.m. Pretty surprising. Not what I expected. A little bit disappointing, Akihabara. Maybe if I come earlier in another day, there will be more stuff, but I don't know. Honestly, maybe it's for the better, that way I can save money, and I do have planned other smaller retro game stores in other cities, so maybe it's cool. Maybe this is good, this is nice. I still got to experience Book Off for the first time, and I got another retro game. I know Akihabara is also known for being overpriced, so you know what, it's late. Let's go and rest, and I'll show you all the games in detail that I got. Never mind, there's a McDonald's. I don't know if it's open though. Good news, it is, so time to order something to go. Mexican tacos, what? Nuggets and fries. And we finally arrived home. Here I have my McDonald's, which I'll eat in a bit. But first I want to show you guys the games that I got in Akihabara, which honestly was a little disappointing, seeing all the stores closed down so early in the night. A lot of maids in the street to what I think were trying to scam people. And I don't know, it wasn't what I expected, but I still got some good games. And at the end of the day, I think that was a good thing, because if I went there during peak hours, maybe I wouldn't have any money for the rest of the trip. So I ended up getting 4 games. The first one at Book Off is the Senseiya Famicom game. I have the NES version, but this is the Famicom version, which again, Senseiya is my favorite anime of all time. So happy I was able to find this at a really cheap price. Secondly, I did some digging on this game. It is actually a Disney Parade rhythm game that you can play with friends, with little kids. My girlfriend is a big Disney fan, so this is a game that I cannot wait to play with her, because it has classic songs from Tangled, Frozen, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Aladdin, the Disney parks, and so much more, with amazing visuals, cutscenes, and everything. So, you know, this was also pretty cheap. Got it at Book Off, and I'm really happy with this purchase. I think it's one of the things that I'm the most excited actually. Next up, I ended up getting 2 Neon Genesis Evangelion games. These are like mini-game collections resembling the ones you can find in the Pachinko machines here in Japan. So, you know, gathering volume 2 and volume 3, and they have pretty good art. Like, I love the art. I love the fact that they are in a DS case. So yeah, also pretty happy with this purchase. And these are the 4 games that I got here in Japan in Akihabara. However, I'm going to go to other game stores and plenty more. So I'm looking for 2 games, the one being Exit 8 for the Nintendo Switch, and Jumpstars Ultimate, I think, for the Nintendo DS, that also has Senseiya and Captain Tsubasa in them. You know, you've seen how important those animes are to me. So I'm going to try to find these 2 games along the trip, but if we do not find them, that's fine. I'm still happy with these games and the ones that we got yesterday. So anyways, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna eat my McDonald's, and I'm going to finally relax. This has been the longest day. Since going to the Captain Tsubasa district took a lot of time, and it was a lot of walking, and it was pretty heavy. We did a lot today, a lot. We did Shinjuku and Akihabara. on the same day, as well as going to several temples. We were across Tokyo non-stop. This was, I believe, the most intense day out of all of them in this trip. Thank you everyone so much for watching. My name is DAGG, and I'll catch you tomorrow. See ya. Bye.